1998, the industry barely existed in China. Today, it's by far the second largest market in the world behind the US. So there's a lot of availability of funding as well. So you had a huge market demand. You had a lot of really smart entrepreneurial people, and you have readily accessible funding. So all of that, I think, created a huge startup boom. At the same time, I think Carl touches upon it slightly, the regulatory environment around financial services, particularly with fintech, was relatively benign. From a startup's perspective, I think that, they only issued the first third-party payments license in 2011, but by then Alipay already had hundreds of millions of users, so you can no longer say we don't want this industry to exist. And similar thing happened in peer-to-peer lending space. The industry grew to such a size that the government will not kill it, but it figures out how to regulate around it, and in partnership, actually, that's the key point, in partnership with a lot of the leading players to actually co-write the regulations in such a way that still gives the players enough room to function and innovate, but at the same time protects sort of the society's interests at large. And I think all of that has led to, I think, China being a real, a lot of countries or places try to set up, test centers or areas where they try to innovate. I would say all of China is one giant sort of incubator, if you will.
Mm-hmm.